Hey YouTube, this is Johnny with 573 Outdoors. I know it's been forever since I made a video. Life's been busy for the past few years. I'm going to jump back on it now. You're going to start seeing a little more content with some builds that I put together. Right now I'm going to go through a short little story. In 2024, I didn't really have large bore caliber rifles, hunting in southeast Missouri for deer mainly. Never really need anything more than your contemporary calibers or my 6.5 Creedmoors. But in 2024, I decided to jump on the fad of the PRC. I went with the big 7mm PRC once it came out in the platform that I wanted it in. I've always been a Browning fan, so they started offering it instead of a really heavy barrel or super light barrel. They offered a medium contour barrel in the X-Bolt Long Range Hunter SR, which is suppressor ready. It also came in a 24-inch barrel platform that I wanted. I wasn't hunting suppressed at that point in time. So I started out with that. I didn't really like the stock. So originally the stock was just the standard long range adjustable comb, adjustable length of pull, kind of inner molded stock. It was not that accurate. Shortly after that, I upgraded the stock. About the same time I ordered the rifle, found the rifle on an amazing deal at $770 through Sportsman's Warehouse. Ordered that, had it sent to my FFL, picked it up. Got on McMillan's site, just happened to look out, found a long action McMillan Game Warden 2 stock that was ready to go out the door. Somebody ordered it, didn't pay for it, was able to get it on sale plus my veterans discount. Again, got that for like $600, I believe. And then of course, veterans discount, always gonna go for it. Jumped on Vortex's affiliate website, ordered up at that time the new Viper HD 5-25 first focal plane. Very clear scope for the money. Also got it for 40% discount, so you cannot complain there. Hunted with that the very first season, hunting with it, hunted all season long during rifle season. Finally got an opportunity to shoot a deer close to the end of the Western Kentucky rifle season. My buddy was sitting behind me, spotting for me. Found deer, walk out just right before it got too dark to shoot. Dialed up the dope. Sent one down range, actually hit this deer. It was 642 yards on the money. The doe sat down right where she was. It was an amazing deal. Kind of got me hyped about it a little bit more. So then I started wanting to turn it into a more application-based rifle than an event that I go out west. So now I'm going to bring it into view for you. So this is the final product, and this is my baby. Okay, just for YouTube purposes, rifle is clear, magazine is empty. All right, so I always wanted the black X-Bolt, or even back to the A-Bolt, super smooth. The only thing smooth is probably a Tikka. That's just about where it's at. Anyway, as you can see here, got the McMillan Game Warden 2 stock, got the same Vortex HD Viper up on there, 5-25 power. I upgraded to the Timney trigger. Nothing wrong with the gold trigger, but the Timney trigger is obviously going to be a little more crisp, and it's more adjustable and just predictable. Now what you do see floating that I didn't mention, and look at that beautiful nickel carbon barrel. All right, so what this is it was very difficult to do. I did it at home with a buddy at a barrel vise. I ordered the barrel custom from Preferred Barrel Blanks. They started doing pre-fits for Brownings, where they're essentially you do need a no go gauge, but you do not have to do any finish chambering at all. They come ready to go. And oddly enough, a factory rifle, for you to be able to do that is actually incredible. Very few Remingtons can you do that with. All right, how I spec'd it out, standard 1-in-7 twist. Then I did a 25-inch blank. Initially I did a 24. I was like, you know what, I may not hunt suppressed all the time, so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and run it out for the 25-inch barrel, somewhere between that really long and kind of the median. So that fit my gap. The other great thing is that I did not have to recontour the barrel or the channel for the stock, because this stock was made for the specific contour. If you recognize this is the exact contour if you were to get online and buy the Browning X-Bolt Pro carbon fiber barrel setup. Okay, so but the difference is MSRP for that gun, just over $4,000. Probably find it somewhere for $3,600. I'm probably in this gun for about $2,700 when it comes down to the numbers. I did have to do some work on the action itself. It was rather rough on the close, so I used some compound on the bolt. Actually got it where now it closes 2 fingers, no problem. Maybe even smoother than it already was. The Timney trigger, it also gets rid of the safety lock on the bolt. So now it gets rid of that plunger on the underneath, so I can run the bolt without having it off a safe, which I also like. Now when I do take that off there, just to give you an idea of the 7mm trigger, we'll go ahead and do a little trigger break there. Just a little touch, and it breaks very easy, very clean, very predictable. I actually think I missed a deer later on that season of 24. Got so cold I couldn't feel the round edges of that gold trigger. Now I got these flat edges where I can actually feel when my hands are even cold, so I do like that. I'm running it with the standard 20 MOA rail and then the Vortex rings. Then I just keep this little neoprene there. It's good for the face. There's no adjustable comb here, so it kind of raises up just a little bit to kind of match my height over comb. And then the negative taper on the stock, obviously with the recoil of the rifle, which is not that much with 7 PRC, honestly. And what I'm seeing out of this, I got about, with the extra inch, I gained about 45 feet a second with that for some reason or another, and it could just be the rifling that they use, because they do a cut style rifling. But then I have not hunted it with it since the carbon barrel. I did that this last fall. Last season I killed 2 deer with it, still on the steel platform, running it suppressed with my, let's see here, with my rugged suppressor, Razor 762. It is not a light suppressor. This one is all stainless steel, not necessarily just because it's full metal or full auto rated. It's just a heavier suppressor. I did notice about 1.5 inches of point of impact adjustment with that once I have it on there. So I'm very choosy when I use the suppressor. If it's anything long range, I run it unsuppressed, just because I got truer dope with it. When I run it suppressed, I don't really want to mess with my scope so much, so I may hunt with it on smaller fields where it doesn't really, I'm kind of within that 200 to 250 range where I just got to hold a little higher, know where the drop's at. But hunting suppressed is amazing, because once you get in a field of deer and you shoot one, even suppressed, they don't hardly even move. They may jerk their heads around, but they don't do much after that. So you have follow-up shots even on the deer you shot at if you missed him, or follow-up shots on second deer if your state allows. Must say, the build came together immaculately. Very few modifications did I have to make for it to work right. Just been checking each little thing off every year. So I did the stock the first year, trigger the second year, the barrel the third year, essentially. And now I'm going to hunt with it this season. So hopefully it's another good one. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'd answer any of them about how removing the barrel or putting the new barrel on, how difficult or easy that was. I can just tell you it took some work to get it done. But once the old barrel was off, new barrel, right on, torqued in, no-go gauge, go gauge, good to go. Oh yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Have a good day.